Most people think Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is ground fighting. That's surface level label. The real function of BJJ is darker. It's the first martial art that looked at violence and said, you're going to get grabbed eventually, so I'm going to build a system where being trapped isn't the end. Because striking is about damage, wrestling is about location, but BJJ is about finality. It's the martial art built around one idea. If I can control your structure, I can control your breathing. If I can control your breathing, I can control your panic. And if I can control your panic, I control the outcome. That's why BJJ feels like a horror movie to beginners. You're actually not getting hit, you're getting slowly erased. Now, here's the history that actually matters. BJJ didn't start in Brazil, it starts in Japan, inside Kodokan Judo, early 1900s when judo was still full of brutal ground grappling. A Japanese judoka named Mitsuyo Maeda travels the world fighting for money, proving the art. He ends up in Brazil and teaches a young man named Carlos Gracie. Then the Gracie brothers do something genius and controversial. They don't just train, they market. They issue open challenges. They pick fights to prove the system works against bigger men. And they obsess over one advantage. Leverage beats force. That idea becomes the religion. Then comes 1993. The UFC is basically a laboratory with no safety rails. And when Royce Gracie starts submitting trained strikers like they're unarmed, the world realizes something terrifying. A fight can look even until it suddenly becomes non-negotiable. BJJ didn't dominate forever though, because once everyone learned it, BJJ had to mutate. Old school BJJ was submit from guard. Modern MMA BJJ became stand up, wall walk, scramble, don't accept bottom. So here's the twist nobody tells casual fans. In MMA, BJJ isn't the art of going to the ground, it's the art of surviving the ground long enough to escape or finishing so cleanly that the referee has to pull you off. That's why the best BJJ guys in MMA don't look like sport grapplers. They look like men who learned the geometry of captivity and built keys for every single lock. Comment down below next if you want the next martial art breakdown.